Good morning, everyone. I literally just woke up maybe 2 minutes ago, and it's one way to wake up. Water is freezing cold. Outside is around 6 degrees. I'm already shivering, but with this view, it's really hard not to appreciate it. Seems that I have cold. Maybe. Hopefully not. Today's plan is probably to camp in here for a bit, make some food. Oh wait, the camera is really wet. So make some food, have a bonfire, warm up after this because, well, you can probably see that I'm already having goose skin. And finally head to the Isle of Skye.
Even if I was pretty much an icicle, I couldn't restrain myself from another swim, but when diners joined, I was about to hug red hot coal. Soon enough, after grilling a couple of bananas and some not really grillable food, we've started packing. Cheers! Naturally, this had to be done. If you don't take at least 5 photos when walking away from your car, you don't like it. That's the rule. Well, and this is how Isle of Skye greeted us. Massive rain, massive fog. Sometimes it was so bad that we barely did 20 miles an hour. Even if it's tiny, it's still tiny river crossing. First river crossing, actually. While on mainland was quite warm and sunny day, Miss Isle of Skye was heartbroken and crying her guts out. At least I can't find any other explanation how this amount of rain can fall from the sky. In those couple hours that we spent hiking, I didn't even take out the camera, because the lens was instantly covered with half a bucket of water, honestly. My usual rule is to go swimming only once a day, but on the trails we didn't walk, we swam. That was the second time. And the river crossing. Although it was fun, but painful. Luckily, around the time we got to pitch our tents, it stopped raining. Well, in a normal world, people would still call it a heavy rain, but here in Skye, you could call it a dry period. Hello everyone, so we have a camp and we actually set it, well, it's still in light, but we were waiting for a while to start a fire because, you know, we just want to avoid unnecessary attention if we would get some. So, but anyway, so we went back to the car and remember that tiny river crossing that we did? Well, now it's probably 3 times as deep, so it's quite a bit above the knees, because it was raining albeit lightly. But yeah, so, and it's flowing quite rapidly, and the water is freezing cold. So I was going to do some, you know, washing up, but after just crossing to the car to get some, you know, supplies, I just realized that I'm alright stinking tonight because it's so cold.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Perfect. Especially after a long day of not really eating After that chicken and some late night tea, we were reminded that we are in Isle of Skye after all. We wrapped ourselves in the sleeping bags and quickly fell asleep while listening to the rain.